Hi everybody, Laura here for Simon Says Stamp. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to bring you the reveal of the newest limited edition STAMPtember card kit. I'm going to walk you through all of the contents of this fun new kit, starting with the new and exclusive Warm and Wonder 6x8 inch clear stamp set. This is one of those holiday layering stamp set. I love the back of the packaging. It shows you the imagery, the deer, the sled, the bow, the Christmas flower, and the bird. And so these are labeled. So you got A1 and A2, and then you have B1 and then B2. You kind of have to search for it, but they are labeled. And then you can always refer to the back of the packaging to layer these up. For sentiments, warm and wonder, peace and joy, from the heart, Merry Christmas, wishing you, and to you and yours. I love those reverse banner sentiments. So that is warmth and wonder. Next, we have a new and exclusive Sparkle Season 4x6 inch clear stamp set. And this one also has the imagery on the back of the packaging. I love this layering because you can use multiple shades of green. You've got the branch and 3 different stamps to layer the leaves. For sentiments, we have sending you love and joy. May your season sparkle with joy and kindness and holiday wishes. And then there's some snowflakes there also. Here we have Winter Sweater. It's a standalone die, and it's a small little sweater, so it's important that I show you the die, and I die cut it so you could see for size. But look at the texture that it kind of embosses, that snowflake Nordic texture, and this looks so fun with solid color cardstock. There's also a layering pine cone layering stencil set. So this includes 4 stencils. It's kind of a mini. They're 4x4 inch, I believe, 4x4 inches. And so there's 4 stencils that you layer up to get this really multi-colored pine cone. So you could use several shades of brown, or if you have one ink, just do it in 4 different kind of intensities. And that'll give you that beautiful winter pine cone. Here we have the winter season embossing folder with dies. So this includes 3 dies that coordinate with the embossing folder. So I've embossed this into some light blue cardstock. Look at that beautiful, I love the Nordic kind of look. And then I've die cut the dies, put them back into the embossing folder to give them that texture. And I was thinking about die cutting all of these in various colors. You could do the deer out of brown, the bird out of red, and then here you have like a dove out of white. You could do all Christmas colors or pattern paper, or there's so many fun embossing folder techniques out there nowadays. I'm sure that you can do amazing techniques with this embossing folder. Next, we have 1 sheet of each design from the Simple Stories Simple Vintage Flannel Season 6x8 inch paper pack. So these are double-sided pattern papers, and they are 6x8 inches. Perfect for backgrounds on cards, scrapbooks. These can be cut for tags, and I love how this kit all kind of coordinates together. The colors, the imagery, and then next we have some Simple Stories Simple Vintage Flannel Season Bits and Pieces Ephemera. Whew, that's a mouthful, but these little ephemera coordinate with the pattern paper. They coordinate with the color scheme, and I think some of the imagery on the stamp sets, like this floral here, is also in the stamp set. Also the bird. There's some really great sentiments. I love this bold, cozy. There's another one that says stay, and you could do that with the stay and the cozy. That's a fun little sentiment you could pop up on a colorful background. And then I like this one here. You bet your mittens. Love the wit. And then all just kind of Christmas stuff. I love the little bit of notebook paper in there. Great for tags. And then the bow, pine cone, deer. It's all kind of tied in with the Warmth and Wonder stamp set. So it all kind of coordinates together. Here we have Let's Stay Home and Cozy Up. Hello Winter. I used this one on a card that I'll show you in a minute. You see that leaf? That's like the same one from the Sparkle Season stamp set. Also included in the kit is Mocha and the Cappuccino mini ink cube. So I just want to swipe these on some cardstock just in case you were wondering what are these colors. Now I know it looks splotchy, but they do dry smooth. And you're also going to get one Tim Holtz Distress Mini blending brush. Now, I love how these are retractable. I haven't really worked with these very much, so I kind of need to practice up on getting a nice smooth result. Can you get nice smooth result? They're kind of like, it's a different type of bristle. So maybe it's a different type of grungy Tim Holtzy vibe. But what's really cool about these are when you're done with it, you can kind of like retract it, put the lid on it. Great for travel. And, you know, you can always count on Tim Holtz. He just thinks of all the best stuff. Also included in the kit are 2 envelopes. One is an A2 Schoolhouse Red. These are self-adhesive. You just pull back the backing and seal it. And then we have a metallic khaki. I love all the metallic envelopes. I feel like it just elevates any card that you send. Last but not least are 4 sheets of cardstock. You're going to get a sheet of Midnight Green, a sheet of Nina Solar White, 110 pound, a Schoolhouse Red, and then last dark chocolate. Again, those colors coordinate with the pattern paper and the inks and the ephemera. It all kind of goes together. So here's a couple projects that I've created. This first one, I used the Sparkle Season stamp set, and I put some Peppermint Positively Dazzling Gems for the berries, stamped to sentiment in black. For the ink colors, I used here Aspen, Sage, and Pine. And then for the branch, I did Cappuccino. Did that on buttercream cardstock. And then here, oh boy, I had fun with that winter sweater dye. And look at the texture on the sweaters. I love it. Then for the sentiment, I used one of the ephemera from the Simple Stories pack that comes in the card kit. And then I used the Nuvo drops to the high heavens and put drops everywhere. In the center of the sweater, all over the card. It feels like snow. We're getting into it. That is everything from the limited edition STAMPtember card kit. Make sure and check out the Simon Says Stamp blog for more inspiration on this new limited edition card kit. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.
Hi there, I'm Heidi, Simon's mama and founder at simonsaysstamp.com. Thank you so much for watching our video. If you like what you just saw, be sure to press the thumbs up and subscribe to see more great content.